Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to the Voice of Seahawks Athletics. Robert Gutierrez here on the Seahawks Sports Radio Network, brought to you by ESPN 106.3 West Palm. And I'm here with our Keiser University women's basketball player of the game, and that's Miah Shephard, who tonight tied a season high for herself in points with 12 on the year. And Miah, a big game for y'all coming out here, a 67-62 win over Johnson and Wales. How does it feel for yourself?
It just feels good to know that we worked hard and we got the outcome that we wanted.
I mean, tying a season high for you has to be something you're happy with, but at the end of the day, this wasn't the best overall team game. We can't kid ourselves with that. I know Coach Pam Oswald's not going to be thrilled about it. For yourself, how do you feel about this game?
I feel like we let the refs and the officiating and ourselves get into our heads at times, but, I mean, we pulled it out, and there's things that we talked about, but nothing that we can't work on.
It's going to be a while until you're back at home. I believe it's February 2nd will be the next time this team plays at home again. What's it going to be like to play 3 straight games on the road, and you're not just playing at St. Thomas like you are on Saturday at 7 p.m., but you're also going to Thomas in Georgia. A lot of travel for y'all coming up. What does the mindset have to be for this team going into those 3 road games?
We take every game one step at a time. We do the prep for each game one step at a time. I mean, when we get there, we'll deal with it, and hopefully we get the outcomes that we want, and then we'll move on one day at a time.
Absolutely have to agree there. Now, my big question for you is, this was the We Back Pat game, benefiting the Pat Summit Foundation, trying to find a cure for Alzheimer's. What did Pat Summit mean to this team, mean to you? You know, how big was this game and being able to play in it?
She's an inspiration, to say the least. She has been a pioneer for this sport, and not just for women, but men in general. And I feel like she inspired us to work hard. And for me personally, she's a standard. That's the standard that you want to at least try to get to, a lifelong standard. Working hard and doing the right things, and it all pays off.
Absolutely have to agree on that. As someone who has seen those effects of Alzheimer's firsthand, it's definitely something that you don't ever want to see. You wouldn't wish upon your worst enemy. And she was definitely an inspiration and revolutionized the game, not just in women's basketball, but as well in men's. And so I was thrilled to be able to have a chance to call this game. Finally, any closing thoughts for us about today and about going forward? Big game against St. Thomas on Saturday.
Just know that we're prepping and we're going to come out hard.
Absolutely have to agree. The next game for Keiser University and Pam Oswald's squad will be Saturday, 7 p.m. at St. Thomas. At home on Saturday at 4 p.m. will be Keiser University men's basketball. You can, of course, watch that game the normal way that you would at KUSeahawks.com. You can also listen to the game available here in Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast on ESPN 106.3 FM and the free ESPN app. That game will be available nationally, just like when the women played against Edward Waters, which was definitely a blast, and this game was a blast as well to do. Miah, of course, thank you, our Keiser University women's basketball player of the game for this one. Once again, your final score, Keiser 67, Johnson and Wales 62. Keiser University improves to 13-7 overall, 6-2 all by themselves in second place in the Sun Conference. That'll do it for us here. For Miah Shephard, I'm Robert Gutierrez of ESPN 106.3 and the Seahawks Sports Radio Network.